This is the battlefield for a game of speed and strategy. These are the letters that lead to victory on Blockbusters. And here's the star of our show, Bill Collins.
Hi there. Oh, there, thank you. Hi, gang. Good to see you. Just say the applause, man. That's good. There we are. What a nice-looking bunch. Hi there. Thank you, Bob Hilton, for that marvelous introduction. I do not deserve it, and I will now proceed to prove that point. This Blockbusters, you know how it works. First of all, we want you to meet our players. We have a solo player. Her name is Judith Garwood. Judith, welcome to our show. Happy to have you.
Thank you, Bill.
Tell us about you, Judy.
Well, I'm back in school this year full-time. I'm getting an MBA.
Oh, boy.
And yes, I'm at USC, and I'm also working part-time there in flexible education, which is a special program they have for undergraduates who want to complete a business degree and who don't want to commit themselves to going full-time. It brings in a lot of people from the community.
That's called flexible education.
Flexible education.
We used to call that a general course when I was in school. In other words, you don't want to take enough of anything to be an expert. You want a little of everything. Is that sort of the way it works?
Well, sort of, but it's also you get lectures on cassette tapes instead of having to come to a classroom and listen to the lectures, and you get workbooks to work from and that kind of thing.
Boy, I wish I could have done that when I was in school. I introduced Judith first, and now I come to the point where I'm going to introduce our family pair, your opposing team. Judith, I know you know this, but ladies and gentlemen, we have Pat McCarthy and her daughter Liz, so far our all-time champion money winners with $78,000. Welcome back, you two.
Thank you.
Good. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
You two have been really doing a fine job. Tell us about Charlie McCarthy is your husband.
That's correct.
A fine fella, if there ever was.
Absolutely.
How long you been married?
24 years, Bill.
You were talking, Judith, about being MBA and in education. Right. Liz, you're not going for an MBA, but you are studying economics at Harvard. Is that right?
That's correct. I'm a senior.
And are you in flexible education?
I think it's fairly flexible, yeah.
I guess that's the general idea. They're a fine pair. I know Judith knows that. We were right in the middle of a game. Let's take a look at our board over here. The red represents our solo player trying to make a top-to-bottom connection. The white is our family pair, Pat and Liz, trying to connect top to bottom. I mean, left to right. Otherwise, it would be awfully crowded top to bottom. But right now, the last correct answer was given by Liz. We're in game one of a match. Each match consists of 2 games. So, Liz, it is your turn to choose. Where do you want to go?
H, please.
Okay, the letter H. If they come up, if the family pair gets it, they win game 1 and another $500. Judith, you want to block?
Oh, yes.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
Ready? Hand on the button. Everybody's hand on their buttons. Here we go. Question. What H was founded by Charlemagne in the 9th century? Yes, Pat?
I'm sorry.
Okay, you get a free shot at it, Judith.
Ooh.
What H was founded by Charlemagne in the 9th century and currently is one of Europe's and Germany's major ports?
Hanover?
No.
Oh, no.
The answer is Hamburg. Or Hamburg, depending on how you look at it. Well, we blew that H, didn't we? But we come up with another one, so you have another shot at it, Judith. Get ready. What H is the famous play where you'd find Yorick and, yes, Liz, for the game?
Hamlet?
Hamlet is right. Horatio's the other one. You won the game in $500.
That's the skull that... Oh, that's not...
Okay, so that's $500. Another game for the family pair. Your winning's now $78,500. They pile it up a little bit at a time. But when you win a match, you have a shot at $5,000. We'll be back with game 2 of this match in just a moment. But right now, we're going to pause, and if you would, watch this, please.
Buzzer honors some of our favorite military contestants with all new episodes.
Is it higher? Yes, it is.
Buzzers, Sunday Salute to Veterans. Sunday starting at 4 on Buzzer.
Attention.
This is a marvelous world in which we live. We're just talking to our players, and Judith, as you know, attends USC, and she was in class today, she said, and she came here for the show. That's pretty easy, but USC is rather close. But Liz, all the way across the country, in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Right.
And you fly in for our taping sessions, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that sensational? Boy, when you have $78,000,
It's
there's
easier.
nothing you can't do.
It's a lot.
Okay, we're going to start game 2 now. If Pat and Liz win this, it's match and a chance for another $5,000. Judith wants to win it to tie the match
Oh,
up.
yes.
Okay, Judith?
Yes.
Pat and Liz all ready? Okay, we're going to begin this one with the letter Y that you see blinking up there. The answer starts with Y, and here comes the question. What Y is the company that made pianos and organs for 70 years? Yes, Liz?
Yamaha?
Yamaha's the right answer. That's right.
Boy.
You know, an interesting fact, at least it struck me this way. When I first saw a Yamaha piano within the last few years, I thought, what are the motorcycle people doing making pianos? The truth of that story is that Yamaha made organs and pianos for 70 years before they even began making motorcycles. Now remember, friends, you heard that here. And remember, you can forget it here, too. Where are you going, Liz?
P,
Oh, wait just a moment. Someone's motorcycle's on fire. Okay, let's put out. Where are you going?
P, please.
Okay. All right, here comes the P question. Everybody ready with a button now. What P separates Iran and Afghanistan? Yes, Judith?
Persian Gulf.
Nope. Repeat it for Pat, who has her hand up. What P separates Iran and Afghanistan from India?
Pakistan.
Pakistan is the right answer, and you have another one over there. There's a result. Good reasoning. Pat, where would you like to go?
EM, please, Bill.
Okay, you see the family pair making a path to the right and upward. M question. What M comes from the Arabic word for season? And this wind brings the rainy season. Yes, Judith?
Monsoon.
You're on the board, Judith. Monsoon's the right answer. This wind brings the rainy season to India. That was the rest of the question. You didn't need it. I always thought monsoon was rain, but monsoon is really a wind that makes pianos and motorcycles. I'm loading you folks with culture, whether you want it or not. Where are you going, Judith?
How about the T?
How about the T? Here it comes. What T is the nickname of basketball star Nate Archibald? Yes, Liz?
Tiny.
Tiny is right. The reason, the rest of the question, because he is only 6'1", poor chap. Where are you going? How tall are you, Liz?
5'3", but a dedicated Celtics fan. So.
All right, where are you going?
B, please.
Okay, the family pair still trying to make that connection. That was a pretty good interrupt you had there, Judith. B question. What bee can eat hundreds of insects in an hour and can find them in the dark by sonar? Yes, Liz?
Bat?
That is the right answer. You have another one. All right, Liz?
W, please.
Letter W. You see, there'll still be a space there. The connection will not have been made. Answer starts with a W, Judith. You want to get in here now. What W is where you would find Yellowstone National, that's Judith,
Wyoming.
Park. Wyoming's the answer, and you got another one. Okay. Solo players beginning to make marks there. Where would you like to go?
L.
All right. Answer starts with L. What L comes from the German, meaning to store, and is the light, highly carbonated kind of beer that... Judith.
Lager.
Lager's the right answer. That most Americans drink. That was the rest of the question. Where are you going, Judith?
Let's go to E.
Well, now look there. Judith's getting close to possibility of tying this match up. E question. What E are there normally 50,000 of in an acre of land that move 20 tons of... Judith.
Earthworm.
Earthworm's the right answer. Good. Those 50,000 tons of earthworms, or 50,000 earthworms in an acre of land, move 20 tons of soil to the surface each year. We have a man who goes out and counts that. Judith? Repeat.
Let's try J for Judith.
Look what happens. If Judith gets this win, the match will be tied. Of course, the family pair are going to try to block. Possible match for Judith. Question coming. Answer starts with J. What J was a Greek hero or actor, Mr. Robards? Pat.
Jason.
Jason's the right answer. Family pair block. Oh, look at that. Look at that picture. Where to, Pat?
The C, please, Bill.
I'm not surprised. If the family pair gets the C, they make their side-to-side connection, win the game, another $500, and the match. Okay, and Judith, you want a block. C, question, big one. What C is where paper money as well as Judith?
China.
The paper to print it on was invented. China's right. You block. Good block. That made the family pair's path a lot longer. Where are you going, Judith?
Let's take F.
Okay, might as well. Here comes an F question. This is a good game. What F can cause spots on tooth enamel if... Pat?
Fluoride?
Fluoride is the right answer. If excessive amounts of it are present in drinking water. Fluoride's a good block, and now the family pair picks again.
S, please, Bill.
Okay, the letter S, and see what happens there if they get it. Judith, it's now or never block time.
Okay.
Family pair gets it, it's game and match. Question, big ones, answer starts with S. What S is the drink now being produced in an instant, powdered form by a Japanese food chemist? Possible game, Liz?
Sake?
Sake is right. It's game and match. Congratulations. Imagine getting powdered sake with a Japanese, well, they're probably going to stay with it next time. Congratulations, Judith, you played a very good game there toward the end. I thought you were going to come on and tie it all up. We have some very nice consolation prizes for you for being with us. Sit there and be comfortable. We'll be back to give either Pat or Liz a chance at picking up an additional $5,000 in just a moment. But right now, would you watch this?
Buzzer, buzzer, buzzer,
Buzzer.
buzzer, buzzer, buzzer.
I look, you're angry with me. All right. Well, Pat, you two have done a marvel. I don't know how many times you've been up here, but I do know you've won $79,000. What is that, 13 times or 12 times?
This will be the 14th.
This will be your 14th time. Now, if I am correct, correct me if I'm wrong, every time either of you have come up to the board here, to the $5,000 Gold Run board, you've won the full $5,000.
That's right, Bill. Yeah.
Boy, you two have been doing a job. Well, Pat, you're the captain, and it is your decision. The weight of command is on your shoulders. Which of the two of you is going to come up here?
I'm going to put that weight on Liz, Bill.
Liz, you got it this time? All right, here comes Liz for a shot at another $5,000. Good luck, Liz. We have been kidding as the show has gone on that Pat and Liz, between them, seem to know everything. And it is true that Pat especially has a great deal of information in my area of knowledge, which is that which goes back a while. And if there's anything Liz is weak on, it's that.
That's true.
But you know how this works, Liz. You make that path from left to right, and if you hit one that requires someone older than you to remember, you should be able to work your way around it, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're going for $5,000 now. So put the 60 seconds up, because that's Liz's total working time. The clock will begin when you tell me where you want to start, and I hope you do it.
LC.
Called The Man of 1,000 Faces.
Lon Chaney.
Good.
SFT.
Long-running soap opera.
Search for Tomorrow.
Good.
IOM.
Fateful Day for Caesar.
Ides of March. FA.
Kukla and Ollie's girlfriend.
Fran Allison.
Yes.
ZG.
One of Dobie Gillis's many loves.
I forget. WC.
Plays the Padre on MASH.
William Christopher.
Right.
MR.
Johnny Mercer, Henry Mancini hit.
Moon River.
That's it. You did it. Congratulations. All right. Good. Boy. That was good. That was good. I'll tell you, she is terrific. She is indeed terrific. And I'll go on back there and you two and be comfortable. I'll explain here. You only missed one. I had just finished saying that if Pat had an area in which she might be a little weak, it would be memory type things, you know, sort of generation gap. You got Lon Chaney, called The Man of 1,000 Faces.
That's old knowledge.
That's about 30, 40 years ago. And even older than that, you got Julius Caesar. And he hasn't had a show for 100 years, I don't imagine. The missing one, GG, one of ZG, one of Dobie Gillis's many loves. Zelda Gilroy.
I knew that.
Yeah, lovely, lovely girl.
Oh, I knew it.
You two have $84,000 and you're still playing the game. We're going out right now and see if we can pick up a little toward that 84.
one of these products do you think is on sale?
It's higher than the 5. You get the square.
This is the 20...
A representative of our studio audience will receive Chenon's 213 XL silent movie camera. Just point and shoot. Then play back your memories with a Whisper silent projector, furnished by Chenon. And speaking of picture perfect, back to you, Bill.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Oh, that's nice. You got a little introduction right in the middle of the show there. We have a new challenge here for, as I say, it begins to look like like the names in an Irish neighborhood. Kathy, Pat, and Liz. We have, and welcome to our show, Kathy Miller. Good to have you with us, Kathy.
Hi.
Well, now, I haven't been up on what's been going on in the Miller family lately, Kathy, so suppose you fill me in.
Well, big events. 4 months ago, we had a little girl named Caitlin, speaking of Irish names. Caitlin.
That's a nice name.
And I have a son, Justin.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, Caitlin's 6th generation, firstborn female child with the middle name Isabel in California.
6th generation? Firstborn female child with the name Isabel.
Uh-huh. Middle name Isabel.
That's very interesting. What does Mr. Miller do?
He's a business opportunity broker, and I'm a retired paramedic.
Are you really? You're young to retire.
Oh.
You retired of choice.
Yes.
You didn't know. You know how our game plays, don't you?
Yes, thanks.
Okay, now I want you three to play a good game, or I might be a retired game show host. Or quizmaster, as we used to say in more honorable and lovely days. Everybody ready to go?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Hang in here. We're going to start this one with the letter C there. C is for whatever you want to C to be for. Get ready with your, you know about the button, Kathy. The nanosecond you think you know the answer, whack the heck out of it. Question coming. What C is important in preventing typhoid fever, cholera, and algae? Yes, Kathy?
Citrus?
No. No, good try. Repeat it for the family pair. What C is important in preventing typhoid fever, cholera, and algae from growing in swimming pools? Yes, Liz?
Chlorine.
Chlorine would do it. We have one up there. I didn't know that one until we got to the swimming pool part.
I didn't know until we got to the algae.
Where are you going?
L, please.
Okay, family pair's on a romp again, so Kathy, you want to, for Isabel's sake, you go in and see if you can't stop them. Here comes an L question. What L is made from the flax plant? Yes, Pat?
Linen?
Linen, of course, used for tablecloths, doilies, and toweling. Well, now.
H, please, Bill.
Okay, letter H. Family pair starting off. You see, they have the momentum. You have to get in that button quick, Kathy. I bet you do it. Here comes question. What H said, I am in control here? Short. Yes, Pat?
Heg.
Haig is the right answer. Shortly after President Reagan was shot. You're sharp. I will say you're sharp. You are in control here at the moment, Pat. Where are you going?
K, please, Bill.
Look at that family pair tear. Kathy's going to stop now. Question, what K is a person who makes jokes or... Pat?
Kidder?
Superman actress Margot Kidder is the right answer. Boy.
Did you think of Margaret?
Yeah.
You're getting some of those out of the first half of those two-parters is really an accomplishment. Well, I know, I have an idea where you're going. It's, where are you going?
I'm going to go to the G, Bill.
I figured it would be one of the two. Either the G or the M. Which is on the other side of the board and has no connection at all. Everybody hang in here. Possible win for the family pair. They're working on $84,000. This will be a win of a game for 500. Here it comes. What G is a bourbon, sake, and lemon juice cocktail? Or, Kathy?
Gimlet?
No. Repeat it now for the family pair. Possible game win. What G is a bourbon, sake, and lemon juice cocktail? Or the girl who might serve it to you? Liz for the game.
Geisha?
Geisha is the right answer. You have another game and another $500. Yes, indeed. It's pretty good. pretty good reasoning you came up with there. Actually, the sake being in it sort of leads you to. So look at there. We have 70 or 84,500 bucks. I almost said, I almost took your money away from you. You can fly back and forth now for lunch if you want, Liz.
Be a regular
With
commuter.
that kind of money. All right, we're ready for game two. If you're ready for game two, Kathy, you have the idea now. Let's see what you can do. We're going to start this one with the letter B. Question. What B has a new model car with door locks patterned after a 4,000-year-old lock on a pharaoh's tomb and costs over 100... Yes, Liz.
Bentley?
Huh?
Bentley?
Bentley is the right answer. Good for you. Good reasoning. The answer I understand. My question was more or less convoluted, perhaps because of me. Anyway, the full question was, what B has a new model car with door locks patterned after a 4,000-year-old lock on a pharaoh's tomb and costs over $100,000?
I knew it wasn't a Buick.
Certainly is not a Buick. You have the right idea. Where are you going, Liz?
W, please.
Okay, letter W. Family pair trying to run that money up. Question. What W was first settled in the 11th century and is currently the seat of the Roman Catholic Church in Poland? And that's Liz.
Warsaw.
Warsaw's the right answer, Liz. You got another one. Between Warsaw and Bentley, we're moving in there. We're gonna pause for just a moment here, give you folks a chance at home a chance to watch some very interesting words. Here they are. Pat and Liz working on $84,500 at this moment, and needless to say, we said earlier they are our all-time money winners. And Kathy Miller, you're going to be back here again next time to see if you can't make that championship change hands. We hope you'll be with us. Meantime, good block from Blockbusters, or words to that effect.
7 of our contestants will receive Revell's new Funster models. Fun to build, fun to play with. You'll want to build and collect all 6 Funsters from Revell. And a gift certificate from Sears' 1981 catalog of made-to-measure window fashions. One of 17 specialized catalogs that are free for the asking from Sears. And Ragu Pizza Quick Sauce, specially made to turn bread into fresh hot pizza. Open a jar of Pizza Quick Sauce and open your own pizzeria. And a pair of beautiful digital watches for a man and a woman. Timex, we're making time look good. And West Bend's versatile 6-quart automatic slow cooker plus. Slow cooks, bakes, roasts, grills, even serves. Non-sticking with colorful porcelain exterior. And Lipton Recipe and Soup Mix, a special blend of seasonings, adds zest to everyday recipes. Try Lipton Onion, onion mushroom, beefy onion, and beef-flavored mushroom. This is Bob Hilton speaking for Blockbusters, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.